Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube. Exclusively on air forever. And we're going to talk about the Cavaliers had no problems at beating the LA Clippers at home 124-91. The Clippers didn't even score 100 points. 23 and 7. Well, 23 and 27 is the Clippers now. 13 and 11 at home. The Cavaliers go to 31 and 21, 14 and 10 on the road. Cleveland won the first quarter 36 to 18, and the game was over at that point. They just had to play it out. 26 to 24 for the Cavaliers again. Then they won the third 32 to 26, and they won the fourth quarter 30 to 23. I'm going to go through this one a little quicker because it really wasn't a competitive game, and it really wasn't too interesting because of that. But I want to try to hit the biggest points that matter the most. Dean Wade, 20 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. The steal did lead to a basket. 1 personal foul in the plus 12 and plus minus. Hit the good looks that's open if you can. Jared Allen had a nice dunk where he took off and was able to hang in the air for a long period of time and slam it home. 23 minutes, 10 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having a double-double because he had 11 rebounds. That's what he's out there to do because he also got a block and 2 steals, was able to get rid of the ball if he didn't have a shot with 3 assists. And then he had no turnovers. He had 3 offensive boards out of 11. No personal fouls, a plus 20 and plus minus. Donovan Mitchell, 30 minutes, 29 points. He had the most points on the team. He was hitting some impossible shots. He also was missing some. He kept attacking in a variety of different ways, keeping the defense guessing, keeping the defense on their heels. And that's what you have to do if you're a great scorer. And it worked out for him because he went 10 of 19 from the field and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. He also had 9 assists. No Garland, no Harden. Somebody got to facilitate. Somebody got to take over the offense. He's been doing it all season, so this was just another dominant night offensively for him. 2 turnovers. He did have 4 steals, 1 personal foul. He was a plus 24 and plus minus. Sam Merrill, he's out there to space the floor and hit a 3 if it's there. 21 minutes, 11 points, mission accomplished. 3 out of 5 from 3, 4 out of 6 from the field. That's efficient. 1 rebound, 1 turnover. 1 offensive rebound, which was his only 1 personal foul, and a plus 21 and plus minus. Jaylon Tyson, 25 minutes, 17 points, 7 to 10 from the field, 3 of 3 from 3. He missed his only shots from the free throw line, which had him finish 0 of 3 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a plus 20 and plus minus. Larry Nance Jr., 8 minutes, 8 points, 3 or 4 from the field, 2 or 3 from the three-point line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 personal foul, a plus 5 and plus minus. He did a good job of hitting the open threes and finishing at the basket. Tristan played 7 minutes. He had 2 points. He finished 1 or 2 from the field, had 3 rebounds, 1 assist. No turnovers. He had all his rebounds being offensive. No personal fouls, a plus 5 and plus minus. Naquan Tomlin, 20 minutes, 4 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He missed way too many shots, even if they was open ones and good looks. Not his night to score efficiently tonight. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Gotta like the fact that he wasn't making shots, but he still played hard on the defensive end. Probably a little bit too hard sometimes too, because he did end up with 4 personal fouls, even though he was a plus 16 and plus minus. Thomas Bryant got out there on the court and played 17 minutes. He had 8 points. He went and shot 4 or 6 from the field, and he missed his only 3. He had 8 rebounds. It was actually the most off the bench. He had no turnovers. He had 2 blocks. He had 3 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a plus 8 and plus minus. Dennis Schroeder, 19 minutes, 11 points. He went 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 2 rebounds, 6 assists. The 6 assists ended up being the most off the bench. You know, he can drive, he can hit a 3, he can get past you, and he can find his teammates because of that. But he did have 3 turnovers, and he did have 3 steals too, which is great. No turnovers, plus 15 and plus minus. Craig Porter Jr., 25 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, and a steal. 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 11 and plus minus. Keon Ellis, 19 minutes, 6 points. He finished 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 5 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, and 2 steals. One personal foul and a +3 and plus minus. And then Tyrese Proctor did the same. He had 6 points in 11 minutes because he went 3 of 7 from the field, but he did miss all of his threes, going 0 of 2 from 3. He had 2 assists, 1 steal, no personal fouls, and was a +5 and plus minus. You have to love the fact that everybody off the bench ended up scoring. A lot of them was able to help with the rebounds or keeping the ball moving for good shot attempts from moving without the basketball and finding teammates who did. And then they also was able to make an impact defensively. And that's what you want your bench to come in and do, even if the game is a blowout. Quiet of Claude Leonard, he had the best performance for the Clippers. No surprise there. 27 minutes, 25 points, 10 to 20 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. A dominant performance by him. And he had to work for every single basket that he had to get, but he still was able to make it look good enough and impressive enough. And he did have an efficient night in this game. John Collins was the other one. 27 minutes. He had 19 points. He was running a fast break, moving all across the court to try to get the best shot that he can get. And that's what you have to do sometimes. 8 of 11 from the field. He misses only 3. 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -33 and plus minus. Brook Lopez, 23 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers in the steal, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -17. And plus minus, of course, he had a little bit of a push shot / hook shot, and then he made a 3, and that's all he did offensively when it came to scoring the basketball. Chris Dunn hit a wide open jump shot. Other than that, he missed the rest. He went 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3 with 2 points in 21 minutes. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists. The 6 assists ended up being the most in the starting lineup and on the team. He also had 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls. It was a -24 and plus minus. And Kobe Sanders, you needed him to do more. Couldn't get it done for you tonight either. 20 minutes for him, 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers in the steal, 3 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. And then you look at the fact that you only had 2 starters scoring double figures. The rest couldn't even come close to it. That means you most likely going to get blown out unless your bench can come in and have a great performance, and it didn't happen. Nicholas Batum, he played 6 minutes. He didn't even attempt a shot or a free throw, so he did finish scoreless. He had 1 turnover, no personal fouls, and was a -2 and plus minus. Derrick Jones Jr. came in and did what he could. 21 minutes for him, 7 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, no turnovers in the block, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -9. And plus minus, Yankic played 25 minutes. He had 10 points. He went 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 8 rebounds. That was the most on the team, so that was good to see him do something like that while still scoring efficiently. But he did have 3 turnovers and 4 personal fouls, but he did also finish with 2 blocks, and that's great. -16 and plus minus for him. Bogdan made a mid-range. Other than that, he went 1 of 4 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3 for 2 points in 12 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 turnovers, no personal fouls, and a -16. And plus minus, Jordan Miller, 30 minutes. That was the most off the bench. He had 5 points and was 2 of 10 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He did have 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers in the steal, 1 offensive rebound, no personal fouls, and a -25. And plus minus, he missed way too many shots. Even if they was decent to good looks, he couldn't get them to fall down. Kobe Brown did. He played 9 minutes. He had 10 points. He was the other person that got in double figures in points. And he went 4 or 5 from the field and 2 or 3 from the three-point line. The only shot that he missed was a 3. Other than that, he had 3 turnovers and 1 personal foul and was a 0 and plus minus. He didn't really do anything but score. That was the only problem with his performance. Ty Washington actually played basketball. You don't see that every day. It seemed like he had 8 minutes played. He also missed his only shot, which ended up being the 3. Other than that, he did have 3 assists and a turnover. and no personal fouls and was a -5 and plus minus. Cam Christie played 12 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 1 of 3 from the field. He missed his only 3. He had 1 rebound, 1 turnover, a steal, and a block, and no personal fouls, and was a -7 and plus minus. And then you look at the Clippers. Comparison wise, they shot 80 field goals, made it at 46%. The problem was the Cavaliers shot 98, 18 more than the Clippers, and shot 51%. 41 threes taken by the Cavaliers, 39% for them. 28 taken by the Clippers, they shot 21%. 12 free throws taken by the Clippers, 92%. 13 taken by the Cavaliers, they shot 62%. 37 rebounds by the Clippers, 44 for the Cavaliers. 20 assists for the Clippers, 30 for the Cavaliers. 24 turnovers for the Clippers, 9 for the Cavaliers. 6 steals for the Clippers, 17 for the Cavaliers. That really didn't help them getting back in the game. Not only did they turn the ball over way too much, it was leading directly to baskets. And on top of that, they allowed them to shoot real good from the three-point line. But the Clippers had 6 steals, 17, like I said, from the Cavaliers, and then 4 blocks from the Cavaliers, 5 blocks from the Cavaliers, 4 for the Clippers, and then 6 offensive rebounds for the Clippers, 13 for the Cavaliers. Both teams had 31 defensive rebounds, but the Clippers had 13 personal fouls, and then the Cavaliers had 12. The Clippers did shoot 1 less free throw, but they made basically all of them besides 1, while the Cavaliers missed 5. Other than that, game was just over fast and never really competitive, never really that interesting outside of Kawhi Leonard hitting some crazy shots because he had to work for every basket that he can get because his teammates wasn't really making much and they really wasn't taking much. So he said, I'll take 20 shots. We'll see what happens. Didn't really go their way. And it was just a bad look for this team, especially how they've been playing up until this point. But when Harden was gone, Darius Garland's when he's going to come back and play, they're going to be probably losing a lot more games lately or even continuously this month and into the next months until they figure out this Darius Garland situation and decide what they're going to try to do with Kawhi Leonard, who is older but still a great player, so he deserves a good haul if you can get rid of him. And if you have to do that in the offseason, then I don't know what they're going to really do with this season because of that. But other than that, Cavaliers got the job done and they dominated it. Now they can get some rest. Now they can have a little bit of fun and get ready to compete like the Clippers against the next team that's on their schedule. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.